Hi my dear students, welcome to my channel. This video is useful from 8th standard onwards. In this video what we learn is trajectory of a projectile. That already you know. It is parabolic path. What is the specialty of this? In this problem, the specialty is like this. The projectile in the middle of the path, it has exploded. So it is split into different fragments, maybe 2 or 3 fragments. In that situation, what is the trajectory of center of mass of projectile? That is a new concept here you are going to learn. So first I will give you some clear-cut idea. This is a projectile, means I am throwing this like this. It is following a parabolic path. This you know already. We discussed in projectile motion. But in the middle, when it is exploded, why it is exploded? First reason I will give you. It is exploded due to the internal forces. This is important point, keep in mind. It has exploded due to the internal forces. In this situation only, the trajectory of center of mass of this projectile follows the parabolic path as if it is not exploded. Means when it is not exploded, it is following like this path, no? Suppose it is exploded here. In this situation also, the center of mass will follow the same parabolic path. But its products, its fragments, it may travel, one is like this, one is like this. But the center of mass is in the middle of, somewhere between this fragment and this fragment. That will always follow the parabolic path. Okay? So like these problems will be asked in the competitive exams. So how they will give the question like this. One projectile is thrown into the air with angular projection 60 degrees. It has given 60 degrees and some initial velocity also given. Initial velocity is given, angular projection is given. Indirectly is giving the range of the particle, means where it is landing. The maximum distance from the distance from the where you are thrown to where it is landed. This is the horizontal distance that is given. What is the use of this I will tell you. And what other information I will give you. After exploded, one of the fragment traveled, some distance is given. It has landed on the earth. Some distance is given. This is nothing but where one of the fragment reached the surface, earth surface. So that is given. This center of mass, where it will be landing, that is exactly at the range of the projectile. That you have to conclude that by taking the information from angular projection and initial velocity, the range is given. Range is given and one particle, one fragment, the position is given. Now question is like this. Where is the another particle will land on the earth? That we have to calculate. Okay? I have given some example also in this video. You watch forward, you will understand very clearly. Okay? This is class number 95. You see the problem. It is like this. Problem number 1. A projectile fired into the air suddenly explodes into several fragments. Then what is the question? What can be said about the motion of center of mass of the system made up of all the fragments after the explosion? So here, one important thing you have to keep in mind, air resistance neglected. Okay? So it is like this. This is x-axis, y-axis. This is projectile. It is going like this. But somewhere in the middle, it has exploded. Then what happens? It split into different fragments. one fragment is going like this, one is going like this, one is going like this, one is going like this. This all fragments have center of mass, no? What is the path of the center of mass we are discussing now? Okay, the first point you see, what you have to keep in mind, only external force on the projectile is gravitational force. That is why it is a parabola. Okay, but this is exploded. Why it is exploded? Because of internal forces only, not external forces. Okay, see here, the second point is, if projectile not exploded, the projectile supposed to follow parabolic path. Suppose it is not exploded, it's supposed to follow this path. This dashed line is there, no? It's supposed to go like this. Trajectory of a projectile is parabola. You know, trajectory of a projectile is a parabola. If it is not exploded, it is supposed to follow this path. Okay. The third point, explosion caused by internal forces. These forces do not affect the motion of center of mass of the system. The most important thing you have to keep in mind, if there is no external force that is causing the explosion, the center of mass path will not be changed. You got it? So once again I am repeating, explosion causes by internal forces. These forces do not affect the motion of center of mass of the system. Got it? See here, we will solve one problem. The problem is like this. Suppose the projectile explodes and splits into two pieces of equal mass. One piece lands at a distance of 2r from the launch point. Where does the other piece land? Here what is the r? R is the range of a projectile. Solution is like this. First I will describe the figure. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. You see here, this is a projectile projected like this. It's supposed to go like this. It's supposed to go like this. But here it has exploded into two equal pieces. Means two pieces have same mass. One piece is landed here at a distance of 2r from the launching point. The question is, the another fragment, it has come like this. This another fragment, where it has landed, we have to find out. By using the center of mass concept, we can solve this problem. Here the range of the projectile is given, that is r. One of the fragment after explosion, it has reached a 2r distance. So here total mass before explosion, I am calling it capital M. Capital M. So capital M supposed to reach at r, that is range. Suppose it is not exploded, this total mass reach here. Okay, so total M, capital M, the position is r comma 0. R is the range, 0 is the y coordinate, means x coordinate is r, y coordinate is 0 because it is on x axis. Now one of the fragment, I am calling it as a M1. Okay, you call this is M1, this is M2. M1, where it is landed, we don't know. That we are going to calculate. So I am assuming M1 is landed at some arbitrary point x. So x coordinate of M1 I am calling as x, comma 0. 0 is y coordinate. Y coordinate is 0 only because it is falling on the x-axis. On the x-axis, y coordinate is 0. So m1, the position is x comma 0 because x we are going to find out. m2, it is landed at 2r. It is given from the launching point at a distance of 2r. So m2, 2r comma 0. m1 equal to m2 equal to m, that is given. Center of mass x coordinate xcm equal to m1 x1 plus m2 x2 by m1 plus m2. Now we have to substitute. xcm we don't know. We know. xcm we know. Means x coordinate of center of mass where it is at a distance of r. Agree? This is xcm means center of mass of capital M. Supposed to be at r range, no? Okay, x1 equal to x, x2 is equal to 2r. From this only I have taken. This is xcm, this is x1, this is x2. Now you substitute the center of mass of the system of two fragments. xcm is equal to r. This x1 is m1 x coordinate, x2 is m2 x coordinate. Now I am substituting. Here xcm means r equal to mx plus x2 is 2r, no? So 2mr divided by m1 plus m2, that is m plus m 2m. Now you do some simplifications. mx plus 2mr equal to 2m into r, that is 2mr. Now mx is equal to 2mr minus 2mr equal to 0. X is equal to 0. The x coordinate of the fragment 1, that is m1, is 0. Means the fragment, it is reaching the launching point. The other piece lands back to the launch point from where you landed. You got it now? Please like this video, share this video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.